Morning.
First, Mr. Stephen Murray, I know you mentioned wasn't feeling good Wednesday. He left the game a little earlier. Is that still an issue for him, and will he be fully available for tomorrow?
We'll see. He's going to train today, so we'll see.
And I know obviously most parts he can travel to here. You said it's still day by day. Has there been any improvement this week following when we last talked about it on Monday?
Same situation with Mo.
Obviously, like, I know you don't like to hone in on one specific player, but every player has a different profile, and you've been without Mo and his ability for a few months now. How has just that been an impact not having his presence on the field for so long?
No, this is not about his presence. This is about competition. So the idea is to have two players in the same position. So it's been the case for Mo. It's been the case also for Salah. So for me, this is about competition. So Mo, we know that what he can bring, but no, Mo is not here. We have to adjust, and this is what we did. This is the same for all the players when they are injured. So it doesn't change too much. I'm more sad for Mo because he didn't play.
Taha mentioned just the conversations after the New York loss, and he said he needed, along the lines of, you were telling him he needed to be meaner in fetching that last play. Can you talk about what you were talking to them about following that loss, and especially in that final play?
No, make a foul. When you play against, if I play against you and you want to beat me, I'm going to make a foul if you are in front of me. So this is something that we have to get better. So how we can defend better. If we cannot defend the ball, can we defend the man? If this is the last chance to do it. And I think that this is something that we see often, and something that we can improve also, be a bit more nasty at certain moments. I'm not saying that we have to injure the player, no. I'm saying that we have to do everything in possible to stop the action when, especially this is the last moment of the game.
You said the goals you've given up in the last two games, they haven't been all the same. They've been some off set pieces, some off transition. How do you then go into practice and figure out what you guys need to focus on and improve on defensively?
This is something that I've been talking about since the beginning. Be discussing to play against, so it doesn't change. So what it changes is the context, the moment, and the goal that we conceded. Example, the last goal that we conceded against New York was one of the same goals that we conceded against Nashville. So this is not because we played the last 4 games or 5 games that it's going to change something. The idea is all the time to improve individually and to be good individually, to give an input to the teammate that I play with. So again, doesn't change. The game is about scoring goals, obviously, but this is also about defending well. So this is something that we have to do better. After that, this is not about tactic. This is about the intention to do it, because I know how to defend. The goal that we conceded, the 7 goals that we conceded, we can talk about tactic. Yes, maybe this position should have been better, maybe this, maybe that, but at the end of the day, this is the intention to do something. And for me, this is, we don't need practice to do that. We need be aware, mindfulness, be aware about this situation and try to apply it.
And just 4 games remaining in the regular season, just how do you feel about this team standing and your positioning going into this final 4 games?
No, listen, with 13 wins the last 10 years, we've been a qualifier already. So if we play with the same wins that we have, West Conference, we are already qualified. So this is East Conference. We know that the level is high, and we are still on track. Obviously, if I watch, and I did it, I watch all the goals that we conceded, and I watch all the goals that we missed. We could have been more higher, but I mean, big mistakes and also big goals that we missed. But again, this is the story of our season. Adversity, we face a lot of adversity. And for me, this is good to see how we're going to be able to finish the season.
What did you think of Max Arston's corner kicks on Wednesday?
corner kicks.
Max took corner kicks. He took 3 on Wednesday. First time this season.
Honestly, I didn't see that.
The field's so small, how could you miss it?
No, I didn't. I was not focused on that, but I cannot answer the question. Sorry.
I thought they were dangerous. But they were good.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. This is another tool for the team. But I'm not surprised he can do it left foot and right foot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Max. So yeah.
It was kind of fun to talk to Wes here about an hour ago. He mentioned the same thing that Daniel Gazdag mentioned when Daniel first arrived, that his head coach was telling him, you don't have to play on the first touch. You can hold the ball, turn, take a second touch, draw the defender. Does it surprise you that players of that caliber seemingly hearing that information for the first time?
No, because we choose the player that who are able to have a growth mindset. So again, we believe that with a fixed mindset could be difficult for a player to improve, especially playing with me. The way I lead, so we know that the players that we bring in the team are open to be not criticized, but are open to improve. And after that, this is the way you're going to tell them. So I'm not here to teach Wes to how to shoot or how to make an error. He knows how to do it. So now, how he can be better to recognize if he has a time to do something better, or if he has no time to play quickly. And after that, this is all about logical play and to be coherent in the game. And he struggled the first 2 or 3 games because he really wanted to do it. But after that, the last 2 or 3 actions, the last game, he did it well, so it was good.
What do you want to see from your team against Toronto tomorrow?
Be nasty, because we are too nice. And I think that we cannot dissociate attack, the demeanor, the attitude to be aggressive to attack, but also the attitude also to be aggressive to defend. But at the same time, like I said, for me as a coach, I can tell them to be aggressive and so on, but this is not the solution all the time. I'm going to give you an example. And I told that to my players. The second goal, Malte, this is one of the best competitor player that we have. And he didn't block the cross, so they had the cross, and they put the volley. He had a lack of aggressivity on this one. And the third goal that they scored, he was too aggressive because he commit instead of staying patient. So that's why, for me, as a coach, I can be, you have to do this, you have to do that. No, football is not like this. Football is understand and recognize the moment to have a better decision-making, or the best decision-making for the moment. And sometimes the game is going so quick that we don't have the time. So that's why I'm not here to blast my players. I know that they want to do well. We're struggling a bit. We have a cycle where we conceded 7 goals. This is not good enough. We scored 7 goals. This is really good. I've never seen that in my life. This is new also for me. So the idea is to balance all the time, balance. Yes, we have to be more, compete a little bit more. When we compete, we are difficult to play. But sometimes when we compete too much, we can give the answer to the opposition. And sometimes when we make a play, we don't think, and we are able to stop the ball. So this is so complex. So the idea is to give sense and to help them to be themselves, and also to be better, to have a better decision-making in the moment. But sometimes we don't have to think, you have to play. And sometimes you have to think to play. So good luck. That's it. No question, mister?